Have you noticed that leads today want everything fast? They buy on impulse and vanish if they don't get results instantly. It's not your copy and it's not your funnel. The real reason it started in 1971, okay? We're going to understand this in this video and how you can take maximum leverage from that to increase your results, understanding your client's behavior and how the economy operates nowadays. This was based on this book right here, which is the Bitcoin Standard, the decentralized alternative to central banking, which talks about the low time preference. So we're going to understand this concept. The low time preference, it's basic a time preference. When you sacrifice something to the future, okay? When, for example, you got to study for 5 years to achieve something, is your ability to sacrifice something today in order to get something even better in the future. And the time preference has shifted throughout the generations. You probably noticed that your grandfather had more ability to save money than you because we live in a consumist behavior, in a consumist economy. Obviously, everyone tells this is a capitalist structure, but capitalism in its essence is to accumulate capital, is to accumulate money. But if you live in consumerism, you're actually not saving money, you're spending money. So actually, this is not exactly capitalism because government prints money and incentivizes us to spend more than we should. So let's take a look at my drawings and you're going to understand everything. Okay, so as I said previously, have you ever felt like no matter how good your ad or funnel is, leads are impulsive, anxious, and ghost you if results don't come fast? So shift the blame. It's not your copy, it's not your funnel. This isn't about your strategy being bad. The problem runs way deeper. It started decades ago. So we have this historical turning point. The real reason started in 1971. In 1971, the US left the gold standard, okay? That one decision unlocked unlimited money printing and changed human behavior forever, okay? So we get rid of the gold standard, right? So enters Keynesianism, the idea that spending fuels growth. Since then, saving became outdated, spending became a duty. Let's stick with the principles. Let's not discuss whether it is right or wrong. Obviously, I have my opinion and you have yours, but let's try to understand the user behavior with all of that. So after 1971, saving became outdated, spending became a duty. And before this, people like the silent generation were trained to save. But boomers onward, raised in a world of fiat money, credit cards, and constant consumption. That's why your leads today aren't built for patience or long-term thinking. They were trained to split payments and buy fast, alright? Trying to sell like then it's 90-60, that's why your funnel feels broken. But once you understand the system that shaped them, you can finally sell to them the way they're wired to buy. So because of this system, leads today are impulsive, need landing page that convert fast, anxious, want quick wins, not long-term promises, distracted, need short engaging sequences or they disappear, shiny object driven, strong remarketing is essential, and emotion driven. Return on investment must be emotional, not just financial. But here's the key shift. Consumerism is not your enemy, okay? The system trains your leads to consume. If you understand that and speak to it, you can sell more, easier, and even at a higher price, okay? And how to use it in your favor. They are already looking to buy. Position your offer as the perfect relief, okay? Scarcity plus urgency hit harder. Use them. They want emotional payoff, highlight transformation, not features, okay? And LTV increases if you deliver dopamine. Use upsells, communities, and momentum. So consumerism is not the villain, it's the key. If you understand how to ride the wave instead of fighting it. Okay, so how understanding Keynesianism and consumer behavior helps you run better ads? First, you stop blaming the wrong things. If you don't understand the bigger economic forces, you might think, my ad creative sucks, my funnel is broken, and my audience is bad, when actually your lead is behaving exactly how the system trained them to behave. Impulsive, impatient, always chasing emotional highs, okay? Understanding this prevents you from making wrong optimizations like changing an ad too early or killing a good funnel because you misunderstood user behavior, right? Second, you tailor your ads to how people actually decide. Keynesian economics shift the world into demand-side thinking, okay? Stimulate people's wants, not needs. And consumer are now emotion-driven, not logic-driven. Ads need to trigger emotions first, desire, fear, belonging, excitement, before explaining logic. Example, you sell the feeling of security, not just the course on financial literacy. Headlines like "Finally stop worrying about your future" perform better than "Learn how to invest," for example, okay? Third, use scarcity, urgency, and instant gratification the right way, okay? Post-Keynesian consumers want instantly rewards. Fear missing out, are wired for short-term wins. Your ads can be structured to highlight immediate benefits and use real or strategic deadlines, okay? Example, start seeing results in your first week. It's better than lifetime access to modules, okay? Fourth, you build campaigns for short attention spans. Old school pre-1971 buyers would read long sales letters carefully. Modern buyers scroll fast, skim headlines, and decide emotionally in seconds. And your ads and landing page need bold, clear headlines, fast emotional payoff, and visible CTA buttons without needing to scroll much, okay? Fifth, you craft better offers that fit today's mindset. Post-Keynesian consumers love small wins, micro-transformations, easy entry points, low-friction offers, and identity-based buying. I'm the type of person who invests in myself, okay? Your offers should be built to satisfy their desire for quick emotional validation while upselling into deeper transformations later, right? So here's a quick summary. When you understand that the economic system trained leads to create instant emotional rewards, you stop marketing to the rational brain and start marketing to the emotional brain. That's when your ads and funnels really start performing, okay? Also, there's something you gotta understand. Sometimes you might running ads for boomers. It depends off your age range. So we're going to understand that boomers, even so, they born after 1971, but even so, they have a more long-term thinking behavior than us. So the rules for that will change. So younger the audience, more short-term thinking they are. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and I cast a spell on your bow, and the spell says, those who do not subscribe to this channel will never reach our turn ad spend over 2. You've got no option, my friend.
Subscribe, don't wait, hit the button for real. Transform your hustle, make the most of the deal. Clicks and leads from the screen to the sky. Media buyer for coaches, take your biz on a high. Course creators gather, ain't no time to lag. Ads sharpened up like a knife in a drag. Content so slick, make your wallet go swoon. Meta algorithms got you rich by noon.